So we are underway with the final leg of the modified A final, the last event from here from the wonderful Huddy Arena. We will try and get some interviews at the end, and we will try and bring you some of the prize game, maybe inside. It's all about this. We are on record. 7 seconds to go. Volker needs to win, that's all that matters, and then it's about the time he can do it in. Otherwise, Hagberg may pick up a back-to-back championship from an unlikely third place on the grid. Cahello can't win. You can certainly ruin Volker's day, though. And they're away, and they're clean, and Volker gets off straight away. So, it's a very clean, open start. Volker. Cahello. So immediately, Bruno's right behind him as they come around the loop. Now, third place is Hagberg. Fourth place is Reinhard. Fifth is Orlowski. So they've really got off in grid order, which has been what we've seen the whole way through. But now, Bruno, who I'm sure is no longer on the Christmas card list of Ronald after the 2 incidents they've already had so far. So they come into the HPI hairpin for the third time, and we are underway. It's all about what sort of time Volker can do. His predicted time at the moment is a 16.505, which is fine, but that will drift out. So laps, they missed the first 3 quarters of a lap, which is why it seems so much slower than yesterday. Volker and Hagberg. So Volker, sorry, and Cahello. Hagberg has left Reinhard, who I think is probably on old tyres now, and is just hoping for the best to hang on and pick up the pieces. Bruno actually has an interesting point to play here. He can win the championship for his X-Ray teammate by getting past Hagberg. By getting past Volker, he can win it for Hagberg. And that must be his thought. I'm sure the referee is going to be having a bit of a look. Now, Hagberg needs to get closer to pick up any potential instances there may be. He's going to pick up the pieces. He needs to be there to pick up the pieces. There's carnage at the back. Doesn't really matter. First, second and third. But it's all about the first and second. It's about Volker putting down the speed. Still on for a 16.507 as it just drifts slightly out. At the moment, Volker is on to win the European Championship on time. But the cars will get slower in the next 3 minutes and 18 seconds. But it could be Volker will pick up on time. Or it could be it'll go to Hagberg, or it could be that Bruno will do something incredible. So Bruno now, Hagberg is getting a bit closer. Bruno now looking as the corner speed appears again. He's slightly disappearing from Volker's Giacomo. The white and orange car in second of Bruno Cahello from Portugal, the X-Ray, is just not quite as far. He just lost a bit on that corner then. Volker is controlling this. He must be quite nervous in having Cahello behind. Perhaps Cahello's not really so aggressive this time around. He gets very, very close. And Hagberg is also very close. And at this point, Bruno and Hagberg are kind of almost holding each other up slightly. It's got out to a 15.09. The time's disappeared. If it goes past the 12, then the win will go to, because Reinhardt's nowhere in this one. The old tyres have put him out. So Volker now needs to win it, and he needs to win it in quicker than 5.12. And currently he's predicted for a 5.9. So will he lose 3 seconds over the next 2.5 minutes? Don't forget, you go much faster at the start and the finish. At the moment, as Cahello picks up a little bit of a tuck on his body shop, it comes back on again. So how close they're running these things to the ground for aerodynamic effect. Volker comes through the EFRA. It's all about the speed he can do. Can Volker on this temperature perhaps ease slightly back from the hottest, but certainly this isn't the best he can be, as Cahello again gets a good run, but he's certainly playing it a lot less aggressively. It's the inside now, and he's looking to close him down. Hagberg still sitting there, looking to see what he can pick up. Bruno right behind him, trying to prove he's a responsible racer. And I think at the moment that Volker's okay, because he's got enough. Bruno, look at the outside. I think he's only got the inside. No, I think he's going to be okay if he gets in. He's only on a 9th. He's not losing enough time at the moment, or for Hagberg, put it that way. So he's keeping his feet up enough for himself to beat a 5.12. That is he. 16.512 is what he has to get. He's on for 16.963. So he lost in about 0.4 of a second a lap. He's got about 4 laps to go. Bruno's got a lot more drive. Looks at the inside. If he gets past, it's all over because he hasn't got a win. And Bruno's now let Hagberg through to have a go. So it's all about Hagberg now harrying him. Bruno just said, I couldn't do any more. I've had enough. Now it's Hagberg in second. It's a straight fight here. Hagberg, we saw this last year, needs to get and 10.23. It's going to be unbelievably close with about 3 laps to go. What he needs to do is harry Volker into slowing down. At the moment, it's advantage Volker. He's 1.7 seconds ahead of the clock. This is the slowest laps they'll do as the cars get hotter and hotter and the tyres lose grip. But if Hagberg can get past, it won't matter. He'll have 2 wins. But if Volker can keep the speed up, and the speed's at 10, he's done really well. They didn't lose any time at all on that one. It's looking good for Volker at the moment with 37 seconds to go. It's all... No! That is dear, oh dear, because the double whammy of that accident is it's going to cost Volker time. And he's now, dear, now that accident may be enough to win the championship for Hagberg because he's delayed Volker by a couple of seconds. Volker has this lap and one more. It's the 12:03. At the moment, it looks like Hagberg is going to win this on a countback and on a controversial time because he's cost a second and a half by hitting Volker in a very optimistic. It's so close. The forecast is within thousands of a second. It is literally thousands of a second in it. As they come around the last lap, they're both on a 12. Bruno now comes up to annoy and Harry and fuss with, and it's going to go across the line. And Volker does it in 12. Volker's got it! Volker, I think, has got it by a few hundredths of a second. That's what I think. There's a few hundredths of a second. May have got Volker the win. I believe it is a win for Volker. It is, as far as I'm concerned, a win for Volker by the margin of about 400ths of a second. Absolutely remarkable. But I think Volker has won the European Championship by thousandths of a second, despite the worst attempts to stop it. I think that is Volker's European Championship. Obviously, all dependent on countback and timing and everything else. But to me, that is the European Championship by the literally narrowest of margins, and thoroughly well deserved in what has been some fantastic racing. See if I can find the man himself. Not sure where he is. He may have gone in already. But we need to grab a word with Ronald Volker as they all try and get inside very quickly. So let's see what's going in. What I need to do is I need to take Ronald away from what was a come out and see the camera, because quite frankly, Ronald, that was unbelievable. So just coming out here, we have our European champion. He had to take a year off from being the European champion. Yeah, and get us on camera, man. You had to take a year. Congratulations, that was unbelievable. You won that by about less than a tenth of a second. Fantastic performance.
Thank you very much. I'm shocked. Like today, for sure, my car wasn't as good as in qualifying. The conditions were worse, and I lost a lot of pace, and I didn't have luck with the other guys in the A1 and A2, and I know I had to win the last one with a good run time. And I just had no pace, and I was just hoping to get away somewhere with it, but when Alex hit me a minute to go, I thought it's done, it's over. And even in the end, in the last lap, I had no more grip, and Bruno was catching me, and I thought for sure it's over, but the feeling you have now, winning this event by 1/10 with no sharp weapons anymore, it's amazing.
Just so you know, going on to that last lap, you weren't European champion. Your predicted time was behind what you needed, and you pulled it out in the last lap with hot tyres, with no grip, with Bruno harrying you. Fantastic performance.
Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I thought I lost it already before, and even here, he almost passed me, and I can't believe it's just a 10th. And after this day, it's amazing.
How many European champions is that now?
7, I think. 4 outdoors. Or 5 outdoors.
You deserve all the fantastic performance. Brilliant driving today. Fantastic. Thank you. Brilliant. Thanks. Great performance.